Aloha, y'all. It is Friday, Freya's Day, named after Frigg, Freya, the Venus equivalent in the Nordic pantheon, essentially, plus maybe Hera. But that's where we get Freya's Day, Frey Day, Friday. Etymologically, esoterically, it is a Venus-ruled day. The sun is in Aquarius, moon is in last degree of Pisces. It's January 23rd. I should say, there's a whole lot of energy going on that you probably feel. The sun, Mars, Pluto, Mercury, and Venus are all conjunct up in Aquarius, and they are trining Uranus and Taurus. Saturn and Neptune are conjunct the moon, and that is trining Black Moon Lilith. So it is a very radical time right now, and I'm sure we will remember these days for the rest of our lives, even if we don't realize how important it is now. It is a real birthing process. So the cards we pulled on this Freya's Day are the Four of Wands, with a clarifier of the Page of Wands. It's electric, oogie boogie boogie. We're getting resurrected here. And then the Friday Fair Oracle card is Gotcha, which is the, trickster of life. Jodorowsky fourth wall breakage, where it just fucks with our heads at the highest levels. So, if you are a wand, I should say, if you're a fire sign, you're a wand. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, your wand energy is the action and fire of zeal, the heart, the will enacted through action. This is the Four of Wands on page 108. I enroll others in the strength of my vision. Very much all that Aquarius energy kind of coming in hot. The Four of Wands is setting the stage for celebration, communicating and building your pillars of relationship and achieving a beautiful balance. The Four of Wands is about creating empowering and potentializing relationships and establishing strong physical and emotional foundations upon which to build a life. In the card artwork, a futuristic couple walk hand in hand across a walkway. We're all walking each other home, Ram Dass style. At their feet, we can notice a crack in the structure, which indicates they are together, but there is a space in their togetherness. The Four Wands representing the four pillars of life, relationship and love, body/physical, purposeful work, and spiritual development, float on either side of the couple. It can be said that your life is as strong as your weakest pillar. You're only as strong as the weakest link in your chain. Even in the Metatron's chain cube. Therefore, the ultimate key is to achieve balance. We're EQing. Is the bass too high? Is the treble too high? Where do I need to EQ? Building the pillar of relationship, for example, means that you have people in your life who recognize and perhaps even identify with your talents, gifts, and potential. They help you create the conditions for honesty, acknowledging your strengths and assisting you in seeing and addressing your weaknesses, giving feedback, as difficult as that can be, in a way that helps you to evolve. And with all this energy going in Pluto and Aquarius, Sun conjunct Venus, Mars, Mercury, trining Uranus, retrograde in Taurus, we are evolving. And it is what it is. It might not feel good, but we're getting defibrillated into a new level of being. The physical pillar is concerned with your health, your positive life-affirming connection to your body, the sacred vessel which carries you through life. It's your vehicle. It not only concerns the way you give it nourishment and sustenance, but the activities that enliven it. Its healing power and strength. It too addresses the physical environment of your home, which provides the sanctuary in which to rest, nurture, and reinvigorate yourself with life. That's your charging station, right? The purposeful work pillar is built on shaping and purposefully using your talents and abilities in the cause of something to not only inspire and empower you, as within, but inspire and enliven others, as without. Right? Aquarius energy, right? We got the dream, we're doing it together, huzzah. The final spiritual pillar is created and built through the knowledge, discipline, and commitment to the conscious spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, journeying, and sacred arts. Moon and Pisces conjunct Saturn and Neptune. North Node and Pisces, it's magical. Lubricate your life with the magic. If we become overly invested in one area, the structure becomes unstable. The four pillars can be viewed as the support of a bridge which leads from the head or mind to the heart. Love, strength, insight, and logic can travel between the head and the heart, creating an open exchange, a unified being. Everything is perfectly awesome, but the EQ is distorted. We're focusing on one thing and dilating our pupils like on mushrooms here. We're all walking each other home, but we're all, looking at the dream differently and coming from different lessons and beliefs and definitions and all that. In the artwork, the couple are looking intently at one another, communicating a depth of relationship, commitment, and togetherness. Behind them, we see a tall building with a golden flower of life geometry rising up in the middle, denoting the power of creation and the rich interconnectedness of all life. Moon and last degrees of Pisces, North Node of Pisces, right? It's the circle of life. The imposing architectural structure they are walking from tells us this relationship is backed by the power of something established. We are witnessing a marriage or ceremony of union. The relationship has been witnessed. The Four of Wands invites you to look at the structure of your life as a whole. Zoom out. camera, as Jodorowsky says in the final stages of Holy Mountain film, which you should watch if you haven't. They actually did mushrooms in that film and documented it. It's a drama, though. Check it out. Very alchemical. Like, what happens when you get the cosmic giggle? You know, where are you out of EQ? How can you have compassion for that? But, like, where are you going to have to tweak it, right? So where are you weaker, compromising the integrity of what we wish to build? What pillars of yours needs care and attention? Moon conjunct Saturn and Neptune in Pisces is like, how can we tweak the dream? This card points to the possibility of achieving a beautiful balance, steadily working away at each aspect of your life, sharing your experiences with those you love and respect, and enrolling others with the vision you have for yourself by inspiring them to live theirs, right? As within, so without, as above, so below. The X-Men all get each other off with their mutational powers and say, let's kick ass and take names together. So set the stage for celebration, communicate and build your pillars of relationship, and achieve a beautiful balance. The clarifying card is the Page of Wands. Some more wand energy. Heart is coming online. And notice all this Aquarius energy is electrifying us, raising us from the dead. We're going from caterpillars to butterflies real hard this week, for sure. Evolution is foisted upon us. So the Page of Pentacles, or Page of Wands, is the airy part of the wand. So it's, you know, inspired and alive and fun, but it's also, you know, dangerous in a sense. On page 68, the Page of Wands, I spark the impossible, right? All this Aquarius energy, trining Uranus, sparking the impossible. Youthful enthusiasm and confidence, harnessing the creative forces around you and seeking to innovate and experiment. We are changing what it means to be a human through eating some psychedelics and causing the ape to rise to an angel, touching the monolith, black monolith in 2001: A Space Odyssey. We are resurrecting and punctuating evolutionarily in a shocking way, which once again really resonates with this card. You can't make this shit up. That's why I love this stuff. Number 64, this is Gotcha. It's very much the, you know, genie in the bottle epiphany that you never knew you needed. Harry Potter epiphany at the end of his life, knowing that he's Voldemort, whatever, that kind of stuff. Where it's just like, what? On page 174, number 64, sudden shock, unexpected events, rude awakenings. Oh, you're so comfortable? Get up. Oh, you think you're so balanced? Figure it out. Move forward. You can't stop, won't stop. You know, like the butterfly is not going to wait. Caterpillar, how uncomfortable it is, doesn't matter. So this is the Out of the Blue fairy. It surprises us. I'm not going to read all this stuff because we're short on time here. But basically, Gotcha in a reading speaks to sudden, often violent breakdowns of existing structures, habits, patterns, and or attitudes. Sun conjunct Pluto, Mercury, Venus, Mars, all in Aquarius, conjunct, trining Uranus in Taurus retrograde. You know, defibrillate, mushroom trip. Like we're getting rocked here. When we become too tightly confined by our own self-imposed limitations, usually free your mind, as they say in the Matrix, that includes desire for comforts and security. Like, I'll only go when I have this much money, or I can't possibly do these things without my security blanket, or whatever it is. Gotcha kindly breaks the structure restraining us, whether we think we want him to or not. On a soul level, we know this to be necessary, but in our everyday thoughts, we usually get pretty upset about it. However, breakdown can lead to breakthrough. This is liberation, and we often haven't a clue what to do with it, right? Buddha had to leave the penthouse Hugh Hefner life and go into the woods and live on rice for a while to have the epiphany, and it shocked him. Oh my God, everything is awesome, and we're all connected, and there's all these things. Whatever, Buddha means awakening, right? So that's kind of what happened. This is usually the beginning of a period of confusion, even disorientation, while we search for a way forward, although we may think we are simply searching for a way back to what we had before. Recommendation, do not try to pick up the pieces and put them back the way they were. Consider instead what you would like to build in that part of your life, and this time remember to leave room for growth, right? You can't go back to the caterpillar. The butterfly's coming. It's going to shock and rock you. We will rock you, right? Like we're getting rocked right now, but we're all walking each other home, Ram Dass style, and it's perfectly, everything is awesome, even though it's trippy as fuck. Know that life has your back, but it's going to surprise you in ways and tweak you in ways that you never expected. So if you've enjoyed this, I'm going to guess somebody else will probably too. Tag them, spread the good word. If you want a reading, 3 hours of astrology, I hold up the cards, but 3 hours of astrology is $150. An hour of cards is $50. If it's your birthday, it's half off on either or both of those. Happy birthday, Aquarians. And if you refer somebody to me, you get half off on a card reading for yourself. So plenty of ways to spread the love. No, you're not alone right now. It's a microwave and we're all popping like popcorn, but it's all good. It's balancing us out, and this is unavoidable evolution, and the universe is laughing cosmically with us, not at us. So and we'll laugh about it one day, I'm sure. So on that note, enjoy your Freya's day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Adios.